Alright, so today I was getting ready to go out with my wife. She said that she had a scuff on her shoe. She had a little scuff on her shoe. Can't really see it that well because I've already doctored it up a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and doctor it up some more. One of the things I like to do, ironically because I'm a guy, is sew clothing and also work on shoes. In the military I had to spit shine a lot of shoes and I liked it. I actually enjoyed it. Anyway, so today I'm going to use some of this Kiwi Instant Wax and Shine, which works good. You can get some regular polish and work on shoe leather. You know, you just got to work it in and buff it out, but this works pretty good in a pinch. And you know, this time of the year we have lots of political candidates running. It gives you lots of flyers and crap in the mail, and that works good for what I consider a drop cloth. So anyway, this stuff's pretty easy to use for any of you who don't know. You just take your little doohickey with the applicator and you poke it down, and you'll feel it like poke this little needle inside of the doohickey, inside of the little bottle. And what that does is it releases that fluid and lets that fluid out. And then all you got to do, periodically press down to let more fluid out. Don't let too much because otherwise that stuff will get everywhere. But you just work it around. Just work it on everything. Work it on all the leather. If you've got shoes with any kind of decorative buckles or whatnot, you want to be careful not to get the dye on the buckles because it can stain them and damage them. But you know, this stuff's very easy to use. You just spread it along. Don't get any on you, of course. When it dries, you want to make sure that you dry it on something that you don't mind getting filthy, like a political advertisement saying vote for my dumbass candidate because we think he's the bomb. You know what I think about it. Anyway, while we're sitting here talking about stuff, and I'm doing these shoes pretty easily, I am going to tell you this. You know, I grew up where my first year of voting was around 92 when Bill Clinton got elected. Yeah, isn't that nice and shiny? And I voted for Bill Clinton because I felt like he was more in tune with what I wanted. And everybody knows Bill Clinton got in trouble for doing his little thing with the women, you know. And everybody who's Republican blamed Bill Clinton for all of the bad stuff that he done. And I think that any president takes the blame for whatever happens because he's the idiot in charge. And it just so happens he was the idiot who was doing stuff he wasn't supposed to be doing on top of being president. You know, maybe the folks that talk bad about him wouldn't talk so bad about him if he'd not done what he done. But anyway, this year in the election, I plan on voting for Ron Paul. Now, I know there's a lot of people out there in YouTube world that are like, yeah, but Ron Paul don't stand a chance to win. Sure he does. You know, we the people decide who gets voted in, and we the people can vote in whoever we want. And there's some folks out there that say, well, I ain't going to throw away my vote on him because that just means Obama will get elected again. And I just think that's hogwash. 2 shoes done. Now you just let them dry. It says here, they don't say how long to let them dry. It usually dries in about an hour. But anyway. Shoe polishing and politics. 2 things you didn't think would go together on a Saturday, but ta-da, I tied them together. So, Kiwi shoe polish, vote for Ron Paul. Y'all have a great day. Oh, and if you get any flyers for Newt Gingrich, you can use them as shoe drop cloths. They're good for that. Thanks.